We recently made a video, a very popular video on how to use trekking poles, and there was two big mistakes that people were asking about according to the comments. I want to clear it up and get right to it.
So if you couldn't tell by my great walking pattern there, I was showing the two biggest mistakes, and do not copy me. So before we get into how to actually set up your trekking poles properly, we're going to talk about two other benefits you get from using walking sticks.
Number one, stability and balance. You decrease your risk for falls and feel much safer when you walk.
The second benefit is you're actually engaging your arms and shoulder muscles more, and typically when you do that, you're going to end up burning more calories.
That's right.
So on our previous trekking poles video, 92% of the viewer audience was over 55 years old, and their two most common questions were, how do I adjust my trekking poles to the right height, and how do I actually grip this without my hand bothering me?
Right, and what this is especially important for is if you have arthritic hands or fingers or any problems with your particular shoulder joints, this is really going to play an important role in that. So we'll go through them very detailed and you'll understand how to do it properly and enjoy your trekking much better. Okay, first we're going to go over the first big mistake is how to adjust these, because these trekking sticks are easily adjustable. They actually have numbers on the better sticks that tell you where you were, so you remember it when you fold them up and you can bring them back to the accurate and most appropriate level. So if we look at this stick, it's way too high. I'm up high. The idea is to get your forearm parallel to the floor. So this is way too high. Mike, you want to show them one that's too low?
So this stick is way too low.
Can you turn around so they can see better?
You can see my arm is extended out more in front of me. If I keep it down by my side, this is not parallel at all. You roughly want to have about a 90-degree bend in your arm. You can see this stick I have set up to roughly a 90-degree bend in my elbow joint here.
Right. So this one also is adjusted properly. So again, depending on what kind of stick you have, you simply can slide it in and out. If they have numbers, the centimeters or inches, make a mental note or write it down. That way it's very nice for when you close them up and again, reopen them for walking next time. Okay, another big benefit of having the sticks the proper height is it takes the stress off your hands, wrists, and forearms and puts it more into your shoulders. So using larger muscle groups, they will fatigue less and they'll burn more calories. Good for your posture as well. Now, you're going to see the way I'm holding this stick is improperly. The way I have this stick strapped in is proper. You may not say, well, what's the difference? We'll show you the difference in detail and why it makes a big difference on your hand, wrists, and fingers.
A lot of difference there.
Okay, so this stick I said is improper. My hand is through the loop and I'm grabbing here. Now this gives you a very strong tendency to grab with your hand tight so you have good control of the stick. And if you let loose of that, your hand will go to here and you do not have very good control, so it makes you even want to grab more, which really can irritate the joints and the fingers and the wrists, as well as fatigue the muscles, particularly the little muscles in the fingers. Both of those facts create hand pain, and you're saying, why am I using these sticks? They just make my hand sore, tired. It's no fun. Mike, can you show them specifically how to do it wrong and how to do it right?
So when it comes to putting the strap around your wrist, the improper way you would be reaching down from the top through the hole and then grabbing the handle like this. Again, if you lose your grip, your hand's kind of there and it can slide out relatively easy. So what you want to do is once the circle is in the proper position, go up from underneath, and then you essentially grab the handle here with the wrist strap all at the same time, and there it's not going to move around when you're walking.
Right, this will make a big difference. Make sure that the strap is nice and smooth around your wrist here. When you come up, remember the web between your thumb and your finger is where the two straps go. And there we go. Have both of them like this, and you'll get a feel for that. And then when you walk and you're pushing down using the shoulder muscles, you can do this literally without using your hand and wrist muscles, just a little bit for control, but it really makes a nice difference, much more comfortable. Give it a try, be patient with it, and you'll find out, oh yeah, this is the way it should go. Okay, quickly, the first two things, the pull adjusted right, as we mentioned, and grabbing the strap right. Now, cadence. We're going to step forward the left foot. The right hand goes forward, just like when you walk without your sticks. Opposite arm to the opposite leg mirror each other. If you don't think about it, you'll probably do it right. I find that with most patients when I teach them how to use sticks or canes. So the next thing is don't reach out in front like this. That's not going to help you at all. Simply leave the stick drag or lift it up slightly and work it here, and then you push to get yourself to move forward. I'm pushing forward. There we go. And you get a little propulsion from your arms, triceps and shoulders primarily, which is going to help burn some calories. It's going to help with your posture. It's one of the big benefits of using trekking sticks properly. Mike, do you have anything to finish up?
If you'd like to check out another video on how to use trekking sticks or poles for beginners, you can click the video link on the screen. That one goes much more in depth on a lot more of the nuanced features of them.
That's right. For example, going up hills or down hills, there's something important that you need to do to that so you're stable and safe. Just an example. And anything else, Mike?
No.
Are you going to use these poles when you...
I'm going to put these back in the cupboard and they can sit for a few more months.
Good luck with your trekking. It does help a lot.